And I got a hole on me. I want something. Something time for the melting pot. I was trying to reach for. Aww. Did you get that one?
They can breathe in and out.
Yep, they breathe from the blowhole in the top of their head. They don't breathe underwater at all. They always come up to take a breath. They're not fish, they're mammals. Good morning, folks. My name is Lauren. I'm on the back side of the habitat. Hello, thank you, sir. I am getting ready to give the dolphins in this area what we call playtime. I first should say I'm a member of the animal care team, and we take care of the dolphins in this habitat as well as mammals throughout the park and the mammal side of our rescue rehab program. Now, playtime for these dolphins, we have 5 dolphins in this habitat right now. We have 3 adult females and 2 juvenile males. The males just turned 2 last month. And our 3 females, 2 of them are the male's mom, and then we have an extra adult female who's in here as a companion or as an auntie dolphin, a babysitter, however you want to look at it. She's an experienced mom that's really good with juvenile cats, and she likes hanging out in this pool. I'm going to give them some EEDs, or environmental enrichment devices. It's a big fancy name for toys. The thing I want you guys to know is they can get very rambunctious when they get their toys. I'm going to be giving them 2 different types of boat buoys, so they're large inflatable rubber toys. They can launch these buoys really far and really high. So I want you to be aware of the splashes that could happen. You are now in a splash zone, and I also want you to be aware of flying buoys. They, like I said, they tend to get very excited and they throw things around, especially Miss Naya. She loves to toss her toys. So be aware of that as you're hanging out. You want to be mindful that there could be buoys flying your way, okay? I am going to talk to you guys a little bit more about the dolphins, but I do want to go ahead and let them start playing. Yeah, you know. Now I want you to watch, those of you down here with me. See this one here with the buoy? That's Naya. She likes to be the boss of the toys. So she wants the best toys in the exhibit. So when I throw these in, it's going to be interesting to see if she ditches that one in favor of one of these bigger ones. Yep, no question. She's like, yeah, buddy. But no, I want that one too. She has been known to hoard multiple toys if she can manage it. So be aware of her as she's swimming around here. Now I know it's going to be distracting watching them play, but I do want to talk to you guys about some more things here. I'll give you a little bit more history of this habitat. It is set up as our nursery pool, so think of it as like a maternity ward for the pregnant female dolphins. Typically they come over here towards the last trimester of their pregnancy. They will stay here and give birth to their calves right here, and then they usually maintain their time in this pool until their calves are fully weaned or fully nursed off of their mom. Now the two juvenile males in here are kind of at that point. They do still nurse from time to time, but it's not really a necessity thing. They do it out of convenience because their moms will still provide milk to them. But they are eating solidly on their own. Both of these males are eating about 10 pounds of fish a day. So that's a good base for them right now. But a little bit more, let's talk about dolphins. Let's talk about working with dolphins. How many of you know that we train? We train animals here. Not many of you. That are just, you're all mesmerized by toys and dolphins. That's okay. We do train here. How many of you know why? Who knows why we train the animals? You can yell, it's all right. Animal care, is that what you said? Yes, thank you. What else? There's lots of reasons we train. Animal care is pretty broad spectrum. What else? I think I gotta get closer. Something care. Medical care. That is the single most important reason we train. As the zoological community and the aquarium communities have evolved, training has become our #1 focus in a lot of ways because that enables us to take the best care of our animals with the easiest possible way to do that. So as far as medical care goes, I want you to think about your own personal medical care. Most people, I know not a lot of times the gentlemen, they tend to shy away from going to the doctor once a year, but I know the ladies generally follow that rule and we go to the doctors once a year. Kids usually see their doctor once a year. When you go to the doctor, you typically do a series of different things. They have you open your mouth, they may look over your body, they may have you stretch and touch your toes, they may take blood samples from you, they may give you injections. All of that stuff is relatively easy for you to do because the doctor can say, hey, I'm going to take this needle and I'm going to stick it in your arm and draw some blood. We're going to test that blood to find out and make sure everything looks good for you, right? We can't do that with a dolphin. I can't say, hey, Dash, I need you to give me your tail so I can stick a needle in there and draw some blood and make sure you look like you're in great health. Does anybody know why I can't do that with Dash? Is anybody still there? Any guess? Why can't I do that with Dash? Why can't I say, Dash, give me your tail, I need to draw some blood? Why? They speak a different language, yeah, that's part of it, but there's a bigger thing. A bigger reason why I can't possibly know their language. What's that?
I think like they probably won't let you.
They won't let me? Maybe. I'll solve the suspense. They can't hear my voice. I can sit here all day long and be like, Dash, hey, hey, hey. She does not care. She can't even hear what I'm doing. She might see me. Ariel saw me lean over the pool, but she can't hear what I'm saying. I can say, give me that toy. Nope. Give me that toy. Give it to me. Now, if I give her a hand signal, maybe she'll give it to me. This is Naya. She's not one to give up her toys. But Dash probably would. She's over there looking at you guys. But they can't hear my voice. They hear at a higher level than what we as humans are able to speak. So if I were to be able to really tweak my voice really high pitched, they might hear something. But the difference in language is still going to play a role in that. So what we do for husbandry behaviors is we teach the dolphins to learn different hand signals. We can teach them hand signals. We can teach them different body responses based on our touch. Hello, Naya. Please don't splash me. So we'll go through and we'll do this on a regular basis. So where you only go to the doctor once a year, Dash and all the dolphins in here are getting desensitized to these medical behaviors or procedures all the time. So there's no like sudden like, oh my gosh, there's a vet here. Who is that person? What are they doing to me? It stresses them out. They're like, oh yeah, I'll use my flute. No big deal. Oh, you want to look at my mouth? Okay, because we do that all the time. Let me see if Dash might give me the time of day. I know I don't have any snacks. She said nope. But I can ask Dash to open her mouth. I can ask her to present different parts of her body to me. Dash is actually really, really good at giving a voluntary blood sample, which let me paint that picture for you. That involves them rolling over, allowing me to hold their flutes just like this, their heads out in front of me. And the veterinary technician or the vet themselves will come and they stick them on their tail flukes. Where we would go here or maybe on the top of your hand, we do it on their tail flukes. That's the best spot to see their veins. And we'll draw the blood from there. And it's just like how we would do it. There's a needle, there's a little prick, and we draw the blood, and they're all done, and they move on. Dash will do that behavior multiple times. We might do it 5 times today, we might do it 1 time today, but all of that is to help her to be comfortable with that. So it's not strange, it's not different. Just like now most of you who have been to the doctor for years and years, you're like, yeah, I know the deal. You're gonna swab me, and then you're gonna stick the needle in, you're gonna ask me to open my mouth and say ah, and you know what to expect. So we want the dolphins to know what to expect. So we use training